So guys, if you missed it, this entire thing with Wall Street Journal and YouTube has really kind of spiraled out of control recently, and a lot of it has to do with a YouTuber that you've probably watched, that I watch, h3h3 and Ethan, and he had some interesting and very bold claims that seemed to hold water until people started really investigating. Now, if you don't know what's happening, the Wall Street Journal has found ads on very questionable and racially insensitive videos, things like Coke and Toyota and Starbucks advertised on that. I had a whole video about this you can check out in the card up here if you just want a little bit of backstory to it. But what happened was Ethan went on camera and talked about how this video really didn't make a lot of sense to him because it seemed a little too good to be true for the Wall Street Journal to find. And this was by reporter Jack Nikas, and he went on Twitter and really really bombarded Twitter with tweets left and right about how he found all this stuff. It took him, an hour or two to find it and so on. And I think Ethan was looking at this thinking that maybe not all these pictures were true. So he did some investigating, which really, he did some actually really good investigative work, probably better than some of the reporters were doing, but he did some very good investigative work and found out from the author of the video that the video was not monetized for a while. I think it was up for about 7 days before it got demonetized due to the title, which has racially insensitive words in it. But the title itself triggered, apparently, from what he was seeing, YouTube's bot to then demonetize it. So at that point, I think Ethan thought he had the firepower to really attack the Wall Street Journal. And this has been kind of boiling over for a while, and it's finally reached that point because, of course, a couple months ago, Wall Street Journal attacked PewDiePie and put a lot of his stuff out of context, a lot of jokes and things, and it's very easy to take somebody who broadcasts themselves on YouTube and put them in very weird positions based on their video just by cutting it up or taking quotes out of context. It happens all the time. And it's a shame because Wall Street Journal went after PewDiePie because, of course, let's be honest, Wall Street Journal or any older media does not really like the new trend of YouTubers who are trying to do the news on YouTube or have influence. They just don't like it. Now, that's not to say I don't think they're sitting around and attempting to bomb YouTube with this kind of stuff, but they did become very suspicious when they started to do that to PewDiePie. So I think when Ethan saw this, I think he got real excited, was almost positive at this point that he had Wall Street Journal in a lie that would really, really damage Wall Street Journal's credibility, and it would pretty much destroy this reporter's credibility as well. So he went on camera, made this whole video showing how he found that this video was not monetized, and this Wall Street journalist must have fabricated these pictures. And these are serious allegations. This is a big deal. And if this had been true, this would have really blown up online. Of course, those are the key words, if this had been true, because it turns out that it probably wasn't. And what happened was, after posting the video, it jumped over 1 million views in less than an hour. It was from 0 to 1 million so fast. People were sending me this video so much because I made that previous video about the boycott, and I was watching it and I was like, wow, this is insane if this is true. I saw Etika post a video immediately, and I was filming one in the middle of it. I was like, there's no way the Wall Street Journal is really doing this, but if they are, this is insane. This is going to destroy Wall Street Journal and really blow this entire situation up. We were going to have YouTubers completely start rioting against Wall Street Journal, and trust me, when YouTubers get together on something, it can get bad because, of course, we could broadcast ourselves very well, probably better than what Wall Street Journal can. But unfortunately, it looks like he jumped the gun because after a while, after people started really investigating the issue, it looked like the video had been claimed. And what I mean by that is because there was some kind of music used in it, they had claimed it. A company came out, claimed it. This is Omnia Media, came out, claimed it, and then they were monetizing it. So of course it's going to show $0 in the creator's back end because they are not receiving any revenue from it. What's really ironic about the whole situation is the company that claimed it, the network that claimed it, is the network that is partnered with h3h3. So what's really interesting about that part, though, as ironic as that is, Ethan reaches out to them and asks how much this video made, which this video had, I think, 160,000 views, which I know how much that would have made, and it would have been a decent amount. It probably would have been anywhere from $250, maybe $300, depending on video length. But they reported back that it only made about $12.50, so it made $12.50, which makes no sense. Now, what I'm thinking happened was the ad just didn't trigger that much, probably because there was still a filter system of some kind in place with that title. I'm actually surprised it still wasn't demonetized at all, and we had some other people come out, trusted flaggers came out that flag videos on YouTube, and they reported on Twitter that yes, it was monetized by Omnia Media. They found this in the source code using Yahoo Cache. So you're able to pull up old websites that are not around, even videos, because Yahoo Cache will store these, and then you can go through the source code and find right there where it's monetized. It says monetized, and then it says Omnia Media. So yes, it was monetized. They can also do a quick snapshot view of it, and you see that it does have a little yellow bar in the front where the video is about to play, which does signal that an ad has triggered. So here we are at that point with Ethan going out saying, retweet this, favorite this, tell everybody you know about this, and man, that tweet exploded. Like I said, it was being sent to me, it was being sent to everybody, everyone started picking it up, and here we go, all the YouTubers are starting to get together. I saw Keem did a full thing where he was waging war on the Wall Street Journal, and unfortunately, now anyone who made that video does not look, it looks like we're led by the nose very easily. And I can tell you now, Wall Street Journal was very excited when this happened. They may not have shown it, but this makes YouTubers, it just makes us not look very good in this entire situation. And I think Ethan knows that. I think he's laying low right now, or maybe he's trying to dig some more dirt up. I hope he is, because there's got to be something out there about why the revenue is so low on that video. But I hope he's laying low right now and just taking his time with that. I haven't seen anything posted from him since then. I think he knows he made a mistake and messed up. He did make that video though. He apologized, which I have to give him credit. It does give you a little more integrity when you do that compared to outlets that just outright make fake news and lie about stuff and then never apologize. So he did correct it in that sense. And I appreciate that he did that. I think a lot of people do. I completely give him a pass on this because I understand he probably got really excited. He thinks he found something, and it's tough at that point really to contain yourself. I think he wanted to go on camera and really hit Wall Street Journal hard, and unfortunately, it just did not work out. So if you're a YouTuber at this point, I would let Google and YouTube just figure this out. They already are trying to. They're adding different things for advertisers. They have gone out and advertised it. Of course, Wall Street Journal is still saying it's never going to be enough. So don't bother advertising on YouTube. It's very easy to see that Wall Street Journal just does not want YouTubers to exist, but that's fine. That's fine. They're going to keep doing that. It's older media that is declining. It is. I mean, you have to pay to see their content. I mean, come on, right? It's free on YouTube, but you have to pay on Wall Street Journal. Anyway, that's just me there. But anyway, I do think at this point, Google and YouTube will figure this out. I said it in the video prior. I think April is going to be a throwaway month for revenue. I do think it will go back up in May. So if you're a YouTuber, don't give up. Seriously, don't give up. If you are very creative and you are struggling right now, do whatever you can. Stick around. I think it will get better. But please don't go out there and make false accusations. Do as much research as you can before you go on camera, because we don't want another situation like what happened here, because all it's going to do is keep damaging YouTubers and our credibility for the most part. So I hope Ethan is looking around right now at this. There are a lot of people who really jumped down his throat now on Reddit for, I guess, jumping the gun. Again, I just think it's a bad situation. I think he got very excited because he figured something out. And you know what? It happens. It does. It's happened to other YouTubers. So I'll give him a pass for now. I want him to do a little more research next time, because I don't think YouTubers, especially the Wall Street Journal, can take any more shots like that, because Wall Street Journal's credibility is just going up. YouTubers' credibility, it's just going down. And that's it for now, guys. I hope you liked this little look at what happened here. I'll keep you guys up to date here and there as we go along with Wall Street Journal. I'm not going to report anything really tiny, but I do want to get that out there because there were a lot of people who are confused what happened here, and I just wanted to kind of make it apparent to you guys as to what's going on behind the scenes with YouTube. Some of you guys like that kind of stuff with videos, and I just want to be honest with you guys as to what's happening. So yes, and by the way, yes, ad spending and revenue is still down pretty good bit. It was down to like 20%, at least now it's up to like 60%. So it is climbing, because I did hear that Johnson & Johnson came back, who are a massive sponsor and ad provider for YouTube. So when places like Coca-Cola, Toyota, and Starbucks, and everyone else that dropped out, Walmart, come back, I think it will go back to normal, and I do think everyone on YouTube will stop freaking out. How long will that be? I think they will get it all figured out before the end of April. Like I said, May will be a good month again, and everything will be business as usual, as long as Wall Street Journal does not keep trying to find anything else to condemn YouTubers. So yes, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like if you enjoyed it, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you guys next time.